The angels betrayed God, left heaven to the
Right.
If I'm lying, show me I'm wrong.
It's written.
So you think an angel?
It's written, right?
It's written.
They betrayed God for why you think Travis Hunter finna get robbed?
Right,
He
right.
paying for the sins. Cat's out the bag. Just gonna bring you down. They're gonna try to leave with your money, etc., etc., etc. And you got a girl that's for the streets. How can you cuff her? Now you look at Travis Hunter, for example. This is a young man. He got to get robbed before he be like, I should have listened. Well, we ain't knocking him. I mean, he just gonna lose his money. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, he's definitely about to lose his money. Everybody can see that but Travis. I mean, that Jezebel and her brother got him under a spell and nobody can get him out. They got him believing her brother is his friend and she's really down for him. Just wait until they all turn on him and the brother turn witness for the sister. Yeah, both of them, the brother and sister, they've been planning this against Travis since her brother convinced her to get with Travis because he was a big deal, even coming out of high school. Although you have everybody running with the lie that she was his high school sweetheart, she wasn't, and I'll get into that in a minute. She didn't know who he was, but her brother did.
Keep that up, bro. The people you keep around is important.
How did y'all meet? How the story start, the love story?
Bro, it's crazy. It's kind of funny because now her brother is like my best friend.
Yeah, I see y'all rocking
But
a lot
like,
together.
Yeah, he's here at the house, but he's at work right now. But like, he seen her phone one day. He went to her phone one day, and I texted her on Instagram, and he seen that text. He's like, "You don't know who this is?" So he was like, "You don't know who this is, bro?"
He's a real wingman.
She was. Hey, he was a good wingman.
D-Wade,
Like,
he's
boy,
a
I don't
boy.
care. She was like, "Boy, I don't care who that is." But she seen my text message a long time ago. She just never.
Yeah, she's
texted me
ignoring
back.
She left you on red, gang?
Ignore you.
Oh.
And that's when I was nothing. So she
Yeah,
like, "Man, I don't care about that."
You big dummy.
Yeah, they been plotting on Travis' little goofy self. Shout out to the 5150 show, Corey Holcomb, D, Craig. They touched on this Travis Hunter situation. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Unfortunately, he's gonna lose his money. Nothing we can do about it. Anybody who's smart, no, he gotta go through the fire before he realizes them people ain't got your back. And we know they ain't got your back because we see how they demonstrating while they in public with you.
I mean, all the red flags are there. Here's the thing. Travis will lose his money. At this point, there's no way around it. The problem for Travis is the way this girl is about to do him, there won't be no bouncing back. Listen, I don't care how good you are. Travis is definitely number one in the 25 draft class as far as talent, but nothing is guaranteed. The NFL itself isn't even guaranteed. Tell me how many times we've seen the same episode. Yeah, his second contract will be better, but who say he's guaranteed to get there? He's going to be playing both sides, putting himself at greater risk. Anything can happen. Football may last a strong decade for Travis, if he's lucky, but you have to figure out how to live off that money for the rest of your life. When you have two sets of families you're taking care of, plus all the agents, advisors, lawyers in your pockets too, on top of that you're going to add buku kids, you will be drained. And by the time Jezebel is done implementing her plan, you'll only be left with about 10% of your money. Because not only will she take half, but she's going to take alimony and child support too. You see why she was putting pressure on him to get married in Tennessee, and why she wanted to move forward without a prenup. But by the time he's done splitting assets, paying alimony, child support, then paying out percentage on top of percentage from federal taxes to state taxes, Travis will be left with about 10% of his own money. And guess what? Rearing up and bouncing back also isn't guaranteed. Most athletes who find themselves in this situation never fully bounce back.
But some lambs are meant for slaughter. Just because a is an alpha football player or rapper or athlete, it don't mean that he ever gonna be in a space where he understands who he is as a man.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Craig, I agree 1,000%. Some lambs are made for slaughter.
Yeah.
And it's all out there for us to talk about because it's on the internet.
Yeah, Travis is definitely made for slaughter. And even with his remarkable talent, he's incredibly insecure. This is how he got into the situation in the first place. Not being sure of himself, super naive, allowing himself to be taken advantage of because of his own perceived low value. And of course, he's talented on the field, but he's super weak and feminine outside of running after the football. The femininity in him is often disguised as goofiness, and sure, he is goofy, but there's a trace of switch in his DNA too.
Because our lifestyle has so much trauma in it, and we be so green to the evils of the world, especially when you have talent. You think that if I just put my head down and work and do the right thing and show my talent, that I'm supposed to win. And when that fantasy gets broken over years and you see what it really is, you ruminate on it because it's something that hurts you, like really affected you. You know what I'm saying?
And when that flamingo turn on him and trash his image publicly to protect her own, then he will see. I mean, we saw how she started throwing him under the bus when she got a little pushback for acting stupid on the sidelines and at that marketing event. She literally threw Travis under the bus, but ended up making herself look worse in the process, so he had to come out trying to save her reputation again after he saw she was trying to sneak in punches on him.
So, you know, sometimes you dwell on like that. Prison is full of that have ruminated on things that have hurt him and couldn't let it go.
Willie D stupid. He said Travis Hunter's wife just filed for divorce. She gets $23 million plus the G-Wagon and his sanity.
Hilarious.
Oh my God. Plus that ring was like $300,000.
How long you think they're gonna last? I think they might last 10
I mean,
years.
they were high school sweethearts. They've already been together for a while, but that money was involved.
And I wish everybody would stop repeating that lie. That lie came from the mainstream media trying to put on the cape for this girl and legitimize her. She is not Travis Hunter's high school sweetheart. I repeat, this girl is not his high school sweetheart. You want to know the truth about the high school sweetheart? Okay, I'll tell you. Travis Hunter dumped his real high school sweetheart to get with this girl right here. This girl was never his high school sweetheart. She's older than him. They did not go to high school together. She was in college when she met him. He was underage, and she was living on her own as a grown woman, going to pick him up from his mama's house, bringing him back to her apartment. She knew he was a minor, but her brother told her that he was a top football player at the time. I mean, everybody had been talking about Travis at least 2 years before his high school graduation. For those who don't know, Travis was the #1 overall recruit in the country in his high school class as an athlete playing wide receiver and cornerback. That's why it's a big deal when he committed to Florida State, then flipped after Deion Sanders convinced him to go to Jackson State. He was already committed to a top school, but switched over to the HBCU. And yes, that was a huge deal because Travis wasn't just no scrub. He was a top recruit of that class. So yeah, we all knew this guy would go to the NFL as long as he stayed out of trouble. He was always expected to go either 1, 2, or 3. He got the Heisman, and he almost went #1. He was selected #2 in the NFL draft. So I'm saying this to say she didn't know all this about him until her brother explained who he was and what that meant for her, money-wise. Remember, this girl had a money tattoo on her ring finger way before Travis proposed to her. She's married to the game. She's all about the money. And as talented as Travis is, he will not win this game against this armadillo because he's blind to the fact that he's even in the middle of a game. She's the only one playing. She literally preyed on him and took him from his high school girlfriend. The real high school sweetheart y'all keep talking about, that's who he was talking to before she came along. She was picking him up from his mama's house. He still had a curfew while she was grown, living on her own, popping her thought pocket in the city. She's a whole predator. Everybody completely ignored these facts because she's admitted to all this over time. On top of that, the whole time he was with her, she was cheating on him with other men. That's documented too.
Hey, boy, let me tell you something, man. It ain't for me to say how long they're going to last, but I'm here to tell you, we seen that young lady's aggressiveness, and it's really scary when they brought up like that. And as a young man, there's nothing we can do that won't sound like hate.
That's true.
So we got to let him go through it.
Let him. Yeah.
I remember when Kobe was going
I know my age that you got to let him go through it. Yeah. Like, why are you still with this person who did you like this?
Hello.
Hey, man, mind your own business. Sometimes you really have to be like, okay. I don't think she gonna kill you, but she gonna bring you close to death.
Who knows? Travis might be so humiliated after she's done with him, and he finally realized what we already know. There's no telling what he might do. We've seen this story time and time again. But hey, this is all on him. I don't want to hear no whining from him later. He's going to have to deal with the consequences of his own decisions and however that's going to turn out. I say young men should definitely learn a valuable lesson from Travis Hunter's dumb choices. You may not have $50 million on the line like Travis, but whatever you have on the line isn't worth the headache and the destruction that you're signing up for when you marry the wrong woman or get the wrong woman pregnant. This SIMPTERVENTION is free for you, but trust, it's going to cost him everything. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think about this below. Special thank you to our sister Mishu. I appreciate you, Mishu, for all of your support for the channel, as well as Queen of the Jungle, Charles H., and Edmund. You can show your support as well. The link to PayPal is below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.